Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tabletop Bob. My name is Bob. This is I guess a surprise Sunday night stream. I decided to stream about an hour ago. So, yeah, I'd say it's a surprise. Welcome to everyone in the chat, the YouTube chat. We've got a special BECMI D&D character creation. Although I guess I'm not sure exactly why I call it BECMI. I guess that's what we were calling it in the stream. I know that it's all stands for basic, expert, so on. But we're making a basic D&D character tonight for original D&D, the Red Box game. It should be fun. I don't know if anybody has actually gotten a chance to check out Wally DMs live stream, but we streamed. I think it was what was it? It was 2 Thursdays ago, so that's I don't know, end of May, sometime last week of May, and it was me, a couple of other D&D YouTubers, AJ Pickett, Dennis from OKSDM, Fred Wheeler. Gosh, am I forgetting somebody? Oh yeah, of course, Mr. Welch, who's he's probably the most knowledgeable on the basic system, and then Wally, of course, who wanted to get all of us together. So there's a whole group of us playing a basic D&D stream, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be this Thursday, which is the 8th. Yeah, June 8th. So tune in for that. I'll leave a link to Wally's channel in the description when I'm done here. But if you just search up Wally DM, you'll see it. And we had a great time making our first characters for the original D&D stream coming up. So just to give you a breakdown here, I played original D&D as my first sort of experience with D&D. I played it when I was 7th grade, so 12 years old or so. Yeah, I think it was 12. And it was a blast. Obviously, it was my first foray into D&D and RPGs and all that sort of stuff. So I always hold the original game kind of like near to my heart, but at the same time, we had no idea what we were doing. We kind of just made up rules on the fly. I mean, only one of us actually had the game. It was a friend of ours, friend in my friend group whose brother played. And he had the red box, and we would play basic characters out of that game. Of course, I played a halfling then, and what I ended up rolling was a halfling for a Wally stream. So it just kind of comes full circle here. My halfling that I created was, well, I could show you the stats. Let's see if I can get the stats up here. It was pretty bad. He was a horrible character. Let me see if I can get the stat block up here. Oh, it's going to be annoying, of course. Here, let's see if I can do this. I mean, like I said, I basically, whenever I, played back in when I first started, I kind of just always just asked the DM, like, what can I do? How do I do it? I didn't really actually read the rules. And that was mostly because I didn't have the rules. But even when I did really have an opportunity to read them, I just didn't, because it was, I was a kid. So it didn't really matter. Let me see if I can. This is looking a little funky, but maybe this will work. There we go. Yeah, that's what I want. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to switch it over here to the PDF view. Here is Caviar Lowleaf. He's a chaotic halfling. He is level 1, of course, like we all are. He's actually got a decent armor class, 6, which if you are unfamiliar with the rules, it's not THAC0. It's a different armor class system. It's a more simplified version here at the bottom. You need a certain hit roll based on an AC number. So for me, it's a little different. It's based on your rolls, your attack rolls. So the characters, the monsters all have different needs. But my armor class is 6, and my hit points, I rolled a 1, so I figured this would be appropriate here. Yeah. So my goal is to keep Caviar alive as much as possible. However, I'm very aware that I might die within the first encounter. So Wally wants all of us to make backup characters and even a third backup character. And I'm probably not going to get to that third one today, but I'll roll the stats for two. I put three up, two. I'm going to roll the stats for two characters because I want to make sure that I get the stats rolled live so that people can see it. We actually rolled pen and paper, or like I had my dice boxes back here, and I rolled them out. But you know me, right? On my channel, I like to roll dice in front of everybody, and it's hard to do that unless you have a dedicated dice cam, which I guess I do have a dice cam there. But I'm going to use Roll20, so I'm going to bring up Roll20 in just a second and do our own dice rolls here. But yeah, if you're familiar with the basic D&D rules and you want to follow along, I know I'm going to try to explain it as best I can. And in fact, Wally did a great job of explaining it to us and giving us like the basic rundown. I have a spreadsheet here that goes over all of the rules for character creation, what information I need to know, saving throws, hit dice, etc. But I'm not going to get into all that because that's really, I mean, I'm going to show it and I'm going to go through it. But honestly, if you want to really read the rules and get, you have to go to Drive-Thru RPG and get that. So I won't be displaying rules here, but let me just bring up one more thing. What did I need to bring up? Let's see. Oh yes, Roll20. Yeah, I'll go into our. Do I dare? Do I go into the campaign of horrors? Ooh, we'll see. Let's see. Is there any spoilers here? Nah, no spoilers. Let's do it. I'm gonna go into a blank page in my Tomb of Horrors new Roll20 campaign. I have some more information about the Tomb of Horrors coming up, but we'll see. I don't want to give too much away. I don't know if you can hear my voice is like kind of strained. We had field day at my school on Friday, and my team, the purple team, we did win. It was actually an awesome victory, but my voice was shot. I was screaming. Wild day. Let me see. Let's get some music here. Let's get some tabletop audio going here. Let's see. Let's get something fit for a dungeon crawl here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Halfling Lodge. Let's see. Oh, that's loud. Sorry about that. Halfling Lodge. Because I made a halfling, right? Yeah. Not too loud. Let me know if the audio, everything sounds good there. And then we'll switch it over to our Roll20 here. Okay, got a blank page, a blank Roll20 here. My goal is just to show these rolls, so I'm just gonna bring this out a little bit. That looks weird. All right, so here we go, 3d6 down the line, and I believe for the BECMI it is... Here, I got a blank character sheet. And for this, it is Strength, Intelligence, Wisdom, Dexterity, Constitution, and then Charisma down the line. So I'm just going to roll it. Yeah, sorry, Greyhawk Exile. Not going to give it too much of a sneak peek into the tomb, but this week I'm going to post a first informative graphic. It's going to tell you the start date, and it's maybe a surprise twist. So, yeah. I mean, a couple other things have been announced already. We talked about it. The cast is already done. It's going to be Chris, CJ, Nate, and Estelle are the basic crew. So that's been established. So more to come this week. I actually plan on doing a big drop with a surprise twist. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. I'm going to roll 3d6 down the line. Okay, we're starting off with an 8. I can't make a strength-based character. Come on. Let's go with... What is this next one? Intelligence? Yes, intelligence. Hey, look at this. A 14? I might be able to make an elf. Let's see. Next up... Geez, I really don't have this memorized. Wisdom, then dexterity. Okay, here we go. Wisdom, then dexterity. 12 for wisdom. That's not bad. Dex. Ugh. I think that takes the elf out of the equation. A 6. And then for con, for constitution, a 12. And then finally charisma, which I think is really not that useful in this game. I could be wrong, but a 10. My halfling, Caviar, he's maxed out. No, I shouldn't say maxed out. That was his highest one. So, all right. So this character is I'm looking at it, strength 8. Let's punch in the numbers here. Strength 8. Intelligence 14. Oh boy. Wisdom 12. Dexterity 6. And Constitution 12. And Charisma 10. I mean, I hate to say that this is a wizard. It has to be a wizard, but I mean, I'm getting the natural bonus for intelligence. Oops. My wisdom is also kind of decent. Let's see. So Wally gave us this awesome sheet here. So obviously you reroll if you have 2 or more scores less than 6. I don't, and my scores are pretty good. I'm happy to keep them. I need to choose a class. Humans get an XP bonus, but I don't have to worry about that because it's a one-shot. I'm not probably going to be a demi-human because I don't meet the requirements for any of them. So I'm looking at a human race. It's going to have to be wizard, I think. I mean, just yeah, I don't think it can go anywhere with a magic user, right? It's got to be a magic user. Let's see here. Let's see here. We got Jasper in the chat. Charisma is important, you're saying. Hirelings, henchmen, retainers are the real hit point rolls for early levels. I see what you mean. Yeah, of course. Got to make a check to get a retainer. So, yeah, charisma is important. Though, I guess, in theory, as long as somebody in the group has charisma, then that's what you need. At least somebody to make that check. But, yeah, I mean, Caviar's got it. He's got charisma. I don't know how exactly that's going to play out because it's a one-shot, and I don't know if we're going to have a chance to get retainers. I have no idea. So we'll see what Wally's got in store. But this character, I believe, is supposed to be first level too. Don't think unless you watched the stream and I wasn't paying attention, and Wally told everybody to make a second level character. But if that's the case, then I'll level him up at the start of the game or between now and next session. Let's see here. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with the magic user. So if I go with magic user, my saving throws are going to be... Let's just go step for step here. So I can exchange ability scores. Again, sorry, my throat it's just strained. Jasper saying second character, second level, third character, third level. Okay, maybe that's the case. I'm gonna make him at first for right now, and I'll level him up off stream if that's the case. But let's do magic user. So I'm going with the magic user. I don't believe I get a bonus to any of my stats except for intelligence because 9 to 12 is no adjustment. So let me make those adjustments here. 9 to 12 is no adjustment, which means this is a -1. The strength is a -1. The dex is a -2. Intelligence is +1. And wisdom, con, and charisma is a 0. Okay, so now with that in mind, if I wanted to adjust a ability score... Oh, actually, 6 is only -1 too. Well, that's great. Okay, so let me go back and... Yeah, let's make 6 a -1. That's incredible. I'm surprised. Okay. All right. Well then. I can exchange some ability scores. I can raise a prime requisite 1 point by lowering another score by 2, but you can't do con or charisma. Do I even want to do that? Because intelligence is already... No, I don't think I even want to do that, I'll be honest with you. I don't think I want to lower anything. No. Because 15 is not going to give me anything, so I'm going to keep it. Going to keep it, and then roll my hit points with my con modifier of 0. I'm getting a D4 here, so let's go back to the campaign chart. Let's go with a D4. Here we go, everybody. No 1. Oh, that's great. Great. Let's go back. LOL does not fit. With capital letters. Sweet. Let's go fill in some things here. Magic user. Let's go with level 1 for now. So, I don't know about alignment yet. I feel like I might have to do some more. You know, look, I mean, coming from someone who needs who plays runs a live stream channel, I always feel the need to like develop the character as I make it. With Caviar, it was like instant. I was like, oh, he's gonna never have worked a day in his life. He had 1 hit point. So his alignment was going to be a little bit chaotic, willing to sacrifice his friends if necessary to keep himself alive. But I'm feeling the opposite with this wizard. I almost felt like with his, his high intelligence and wisdom, he's studied a lot. He's maybe studied philosophy. Yeah, I think he might be of the lawful variety. I'm feeling lawful with this guy. Yeah, I think I'm going lawful. I can fill in this. Bob. Wally. Okay, so I'm going to go with a lawful magic user for now with 1 hit point as well. Let's go back and follow the order here. So I chose my class. I rolled my hit points. I did not exchange ability scores. Let's write my saving throws in here. So for a magic user, it's 13, 14, 13, 16, and 15. Let's type that in. 13, 14. For Turn to Stone, it's 13. For Dragon's Breath, it's 16. And Spells or Magic Staff, it's 15. I actually have no idea what that means. I think Wally said it's actually not as good as it sounds to have a high number, or maybe wrong. Chat, let me know. Is the saving throw good to have high or low? Because if I remember correctly, I have to roll it, right? So do I have to beat that? Because that sounds horrible for Dragon's Breath. I'll look back at the chat now. Hold on, let me get back there. Let's see. Ha, of course. Lower is better. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Right. Yeah. Okay. I need a name too, chat. If you could start working up some human mage names, that'd be great. I'm feeling he's going to have some sort of like, I don't know, like a longer multisyllabic name. That's what I'm feeling here. Caviar was quick and short, more like a nickname. All right, let's see. Okay, so I'm thinking, let's see where we go to next here. I gotta buy some equipment. And then let's see, what else we got? One thing I did not do with Wally, because I wasn't a magic user, is pick spells. How do you choose spells? I gotta look in my book here. Magic user, here we go. Prime requisite is intelligence, yep. Spell power. There are many spells for magic users to use. Power of the spell is described in a way similar to the power of the character. First level, beginning magic users. Careful not to confuse your level with experience of spells level. Table. Containing 2 first level spells, your dungeon master will tell you what spells your character starts with. Oh, interesting. Okay. Spellbook's about 2 feet square inches. What am I seeing here? I have to get a teacher learning spells. Oh, interesting. And your character becomes a seer. So you start off as a, what is it, a medium? You're medium. First level character. So I'm a medium, so I can cast 1 spell per day. Per adventure. Wait. Is this true, chat? 1 per adventure? This can't be right. A good night's sleep is enough. Okay, so if I took a rest, I can cast another one, I'm assuming. No, that's learning spells. Medium cast 1 spell per adventure. The seer can cast 2 first level spells per adventure. Conjurer can cast 3 and 2 first level. Okay, so it's getting... I'm seeing it here. Yeah, this is actually probably very hard. That's funny. Wow. Now let me see the chat here. Okay. You like the ambient sound here, Jasper? Yeah, this is Tabletop Audio. I put a link down in the description for them. Not a sponsor, just a great resource here. Okay. Now, it seems like a lot of you knew more about the character creation than I do, so let me know. Do I get to choose a spell? Did Wally let, who were the other spellcasters? Fred and Dennis prepare the spells? Or they're priests, I guess, so it's a little different. But, I feel like I gotta pick my spells, right? I mean... Charm person. I hear charm person. Yeah. But I kind of so want magic missile. Clerics can choose any spell from their list. Broken. OP priests. They put the P in OP. Alright, so I'm looking at the spells here. I see Charm Person, Detect Magic, Floating Disc, Hold Portal, Light, Magic Missile, Protection from Evil, Read Languages, Read Magic, Shield, Sleep, and Ventriloquism. That's what I'm seeing as the spells. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... We can roll it. I could roll a d12, and that will be my spell. What do you think? Is that too chaotic? This is a lawful character, right? But maybe it's not the worst thing in the world to have luck decide, right? To have luck determine it. No, pick a good one. Okay. Sorry. All right, so I hear someone said Charm Person. I forget who it was in the chat, but let's just say let's say I pick Charm Person. My number 1 goal is going to be trying to get a retainer, right? So I'm going to try and get a retainer on anybody, I guess. It says I can... It's my best friend. They will try to defend me. They count as charmed. As a general rule, the person's affected by the spell or creatures look similar to humans in various ways. So it's got to be humanoid. It's not going to affect animals or plants or things like that. They have to speak my language. Okay, that's interesting. Charmed victim understands the magic user and may give orders to the victim. Oh, here's an example. After Bargle charmed you, he ordered you to leave the cleric's body behind. You resisted because he was against. That was against your nature. Bargle had to talk you into doing what he wanted. If he had ordered you to go away, you would have you have resisted that too. You considered him a friend. Okay, so basically, yeah, it's like kind of like the way it is now. Even just they become your friend. So yeah, I guess it would work. Like, it wouldn't necessarily need to be a retainer or somebody in town. It could be in the dungeon. So if I went with Charm Person, then I'm kind of using my magic to gain a retainer. That's what I'm really looking at, right? And that's kind of what the idea is here. All right, so I see Wayne, welcome. Sleep, okay. All right, well, sleep sounds like a really good one. Range 240 feet, duration. Just get out of this view while I'm here. I'm going to switch back to my main screen so I can see all better. Okay, so I am reading from the basic book here. It says sleep. It will put the effect is 2 to 16 hit dice of living creatures within a 40-foot square area. Spell will put creatures to sleep for up to 16 turns. Only affect creatures with a 4+1 hit dice or less. Generally small or man-sized creatures. It won't work against undead. Alright. Or very large creatures like dragons. Given. Any sleeping creature could be awakened by force, such as a slap or a kick. Okay, so here, question then, everybody. This is just my, again, like I said, lack of knowledge here. It says the victims get no saving throw. So if I cast sleep on somebody or an area, up to that many hit dice are just, that's it. They fall asleep. I mean, it's that easy. I don't roll. I don't do anything. I'm saying casting sleep, and then boom. It puts those creatures in that area with that hit dice value to sleep. That seems pretty powerful. And Jasper's saying the charm lasts for could last as long as it wants. They save it every day. Okay. Up to a month. Okay. Okay, so I see we have 2 camps here. Sleep. Oh, you can hit your own peeps with sleep. Gotcha. I can hit my own friends. Okay, gotcha. Well, if this was Caviar, I'd say, yeah, he wouldn't care about them, but this guy's gonna care. Let's see. Okay. Let's do oh gosh, this is tricky here. Okay, why don't we do this? I'll put a poll up in the YouTube chat. Sleep as one of them. Because I only get one, everyone. It's a big choice. Sleep. Charm. Is it called Charm Person exactly? Is it called Charm Person? It is called Charm Person. All right, now just throwing it out there. Is there an alternative? Is there a wild card that we're not seeing here? I mean, like I said, I kind of just felt like Magic Missile, like being so classic of a D&D spell, but I don't know. I'm going to throw it in there. Magic Missile. At the darkness. Come on, everybody. All right. Sleep, Charm, Magic Missile. Polls going in. Let me know what you think. While we're doing that, I'm going to roll for gold. I'm also going to... Oh, gosh. I see Mage Armor, too. Oh, no. Did I miss one? Oh, God. Okay, well, I put it up there. I think it's got to be between these 3 because I wanted Magic Missile as like a, more just because I wanted to have that classic spell, not because it's good or bad. But you've all convinced me to maybe that there's better. So Sleep, Charm, or Magic Missile, I put it up there. Vote on it now. I'm going to roll some dice for gold and for... Actually, I'm going to roll my third backup character's stats too. So let me do that real quick. Let's go back to the view. Okay. For gold, 3d6. Is it 3d6? That's a great question. For gold. GP. 3d6 times 10. Yep. Here we go. It's for gold, 50 gold. Whopping 50 gold. All right, now while I'm here, I'm just going to get rid of my third character's stats out of the way. Here's for strength, 10. Five. Okay, this is not a wizard. Not a wizard at all. For wisdom, it's an 8. I don't think this character's going to be very good. I'll be honest with you. A 13 for, if I'm not mistaken, dexterity. And then we got an 8. God. For con. Oh boy. And a 9. And a 9. Alright, so reroll if 2 or more scores are less than 6, or your highest is 9. So I'm not qualified for the reroll. Okay, well, I don't think I'm going to choose this character stuff just yet. Because I really hope it doesn't come to this character. This character is worse than the others. What's my best score here? 13 in Dex. I think it's looking at a thief, if I were to guess. What do you think, chat? If I had to end up going with yeah, I know my character has garbage stats, right? Well, it's a third character, right? I'm telling you right now, I think Caviar is going all the way. Like, he will stand atop the pile of bodies at the end of this whole thing. He's not dying. I'm going to play him so carefully to keep him alive. But in the unexpected event that, I need to go to a second, I've got this new magic user. Who also has 1 hit point. And then this new character who has terrible stats. But yeah, I mean, really, right? What can I even do? I don't qualify for any of the I don't qualify with these new roles for any of the other demi-humans. Right? The demi-humans, a dwarf needs a strength of 9. Oh, actually, no, it only... Oh, it's con of 9. Yeah, it's con of 9. And its prime requisite is strength. So, I mean, it's just not good. I don't qualify for it. The elf is an intelligence 9, and I don't qualify for that. The halfling, con and dex of 9, don't qualify for that. So yeah, I don't qualify for any of the demi-humans. Certainly not a wizard. Certainly not a priest. Negative modifiers in both. And then fighter. I mean, my strength is 10. My dex is... I guess I could go fighter? Yeah, I could adjust the abilities. What's a fighter's? Is it 9 for strength they need? Or do they not... They don't need a requisite, excuse me. They don't need a requirement. They just have their base stat as strength, right? That's what it is. Let's see here. The full stat list, Matt. What full stat list? You mean the like this, the ability score table, like pluses and minuses? This part right here. Is that what you mean? Correct. Yes. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Humans don't have requirements, but I mean, I meant what's like the prime, you know, stat. It's bad. Oh, what were the rolls I just got? Sorry. Good points. Yes, I'll repeat them. I had a 10 for strength, a 5 for intelligence. Let me see if I can just show you the rolls here too. So, yeah, here it is. So 5 for strength, 10 for no, sorry. This was my start of my character's rolls right here. The 5 was for my gold for my wizard. So 10 for strength, 5 for intelligence, 8 for wisdom, 13 for dex, 8 for... what's this one here? Con, and 9 for charisma. Yeah, I guess I could do a fighter, right? Because I do have a decent strength. I mean, my dex is the... yeah, I'd have to go with like a longbow, right? I get a bigger hit dice than a thief. I'm thinking maybe that's the way to go. A human fighter for this last person. Okay. Let's finish up the wizard here. Let's see how the chat's going. The poll. So sleep is the winner, 75% of the votes. So let's just do that. Let's end that poll and go to back to the character sheet here. So for my spells, I'm going to put sleep spell. That's my big spell. Do magic users put any other special abilities? Let's see. Nope, just spell power is the last thing here. Which is, you know, encompasses all these things. The spell book, the learning spells. Let's see. And then it's just the spell list, which is huge. So, okay, I'm not going to go around that. Let's go to... is there anything else I need to do? Armor. Okay, let's go back and buy some stuff. So my wizard has 50 GP. I guess I need a backpack. Yeah, I'm probably just going to keep the list of items up here. And I'm going to just write them down on my, you know, my pad here. And I'm going to put them in at the end. But I have 50 GP to spend. Let's go with a backpack for 5 GP. Backpack. You know, he's going to be I think he's going to be a holy man. He's not a priest, but he's going to be he's going to be a follower, right? He's going to be a follower of some god. I'm not sure which yet, but we'll go with the holy symbol. I know that sounds like a waste of money, but for right now, I'm going with role-playing potential here. That's 25 gold pieces. But he would carry around a holy symbol of his god, because he's a magic user. Yeah, Weejas, maybe, yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's go with a 25 GP holy symbol. I see some people saying daggers. I thought of him more of like a holding a staff. Is that a thing in this game? Staff? A spear? No, he can't take a spear, can he? Alright, I'll just take the dagger. That's 3 GP. Okay, let's go with... Can a wizard use any other ranged weapons? I feel like there's no way. They probably don't have the... They probably don't get access to those things. It says armor. Magic users may not wear armor of any kind. It may not use a shield. Magic users can only use a dagger. Okay, there you go. That settles it. That's it. They can only use a dagger. So dagger. So, you know, because I don't need armor, or because I don't need dagger, I could totally flavor all my other purchases. I mean, like I said, gonna definitely take the holy symbol, because like I said, he's gonna be devout. He's a human, so he needs something. He needs a torch because he can't cast light. Torches are 1 GP for 6. Let's do that. 6 torches. 1 GP. A flask of oil. 2 GP. Let's go with a tinderbox. 3 GP. Water skin. 1 GP. Any other big gems here? Wayne, stick off the ground. Free staff. Yes. He's going to do that. He's going to absolutely do that. He's going to have a staff. And it will be a stick off the ground. Yes. Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, I got an oil flask. Should I take 2? How much money do I have? 1, 2, 6, 7. That's going to be 10, 35, 40, 40. I've spent 40 gold so far. 30 and 10, 40 gold. So I have 10 gold left. Let's see. I need a... maybe... rations. Okay, I need some rations, yeah. 5 GP for unpreserved rations. I guess I'm going with that. Okay, that's what I think I'm going with, and I'm keeping 5 GP in my pocket. So I'm going to do the rundown here. Let's go to the character sheet. I'll write it in. So for items here, normal items, I'm going to go with backpack. How do you all organize this on your character sheet? I know I'm doing like a typed version, but like back in the day, did you just write, like, did you use bullets? I feel like it doesn't really work on this so well, the typed version. Did you use like slashes, commas? I'm gonna use commas for now. But I kind of am a fan of the full slash. Kind of like that, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll use commas right now. Backpack, holy symbol. This devout follower of, let's see, what are the old gods? This is Greyhawk, right? I want the original Greyhawk gods. Let's see. Or am I thinking of a different pantheon? Let's see. What I'm seeing on Wikipedia are St. Cuthbert for the good, Fultus, Hieronius, Elona, Tritherion, Zagig. I don't remember some of these, but I remember in 3rd edition we played Living Greyhawk, and I had used I'm a big fan of Paylor, but I don't know if I'm even reading it right. Ah, okay. There's a bigger expanded list. This is going through, the Wikipedia is going through like the history of the gods and how they've kind of evolved. I'm going to go see if I could just find a more generalized. No, don't want it. Bacab. God of Magic, Arcane Knowledge. I remember Bacab. Yeah, I might have to decide on this deity later, but he's going to have a holy symbol for sure. All right, so let's go holy symbol. Let's finish this up. Dagger. That'll be weapon, so I'm going to put that later. Down here in weapon. Dagger. And I'll use Wayne's stick idea. Stick. Or I'll put staff. Staff. With quotation marks around it. Armor. None. Holy symbol. After the holy symbol, I had 6 torches. Then I had flask of oil. I had tinderbox, water skin, and 1 week rations, or 1 rations. And see, this is where this character sheet falls apart. You got to go to the next line. Rations. Unpreserved. Okay. That's what I've got for him. Let's see. Other notes. Devout follower of ... question mark. We'll figure that out in a little bit. Okay. Age, height, weight, eye color, hair color. Let's see. I need some insight here. So I'm thinking of this character as, like I said, a holy man. But he was definitely not a person of the church. Let's see. He was not like a priest or anything like that. Let's see about theologians' names. Let's go with Catholic Church. Famous theologians. Ooh, okay. A lot of these theologians were priests anyway. Well, then let's find one. I kind of like this name. I actually remember this guy from college when I was studying at St. John's. Let's go with Aquinas. After Thomas Aquinas. Let's go with Aquinas. It's a cool name. That'll be his first name. Maybe his only name. Aquinas. Yeah, Aquinas. Okay, I'm going to go with that. Aquinas as his name. A lawful magic user of maybe Ouijas? I don't know. We'll see. I have to look into the deities of... Actually, Ouijas, I think it's not a good god. Am I correct? Ouijas is not the good god? I got to look it up more. I'll find out that later. But right now I've got Aquinas. He's lawful. He's a magic user, level 1. He's in Wally's game. He's got 1 hit point just like Caviar. And then... I think everything... Oh, the to hit roll. How did I figure that out? How do we figure that out? And I also need his armor class. What's his armor class? If he has no armor, what's he got? How do you figure out armor? Oh, the hit roll was a 1, Wayne. The hit dice was a 1. So he got 1 HP, just like Caviar. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. I'm destined to have 1 hit point here. All right, let's see. Is there anything on Wally's thing about hit rolls? No, I don't see that. All right, so I don't have any to hit roll thing. So my armor's just going to be straight up 10, it looks like. Which is probably not good. Because I have no dexterity either. So 10 for armor class. With a -1, can it get worse? So the only problem with this book is I don't know where to look for things. Okay, so how do I fill out this chart then? If it's, I'm looking at the chat here. BECMI, everyone starts with a 19 to hit AC 0. So then 19, 18, 17, right? That's how it works. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. But I think I have a +1 or something, right? No, I guess I don't. My strength is -1. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? As you add that in after you roll. Okay. So there you go. So then that's all I've got. My armor class 10. Well, everybody, this is Aquinas. Might be an acquired taste, but yeah. I guess the only thing I should do is if I'm making my fighter, if the third character I rolled, which if you're just catching the stream now, I rolled horrible for that third character. I just rolled the stats so far. 10 for strength, 5 for intelligence, 8 for wisdom, 13 for dexterity, 8 for con, and 9 charisma. So really just like kind of mediocre to really bad stats. But I'm thinking fighter because I'll just be a range fighter and try to stay out of combat, basically. I will not be a tank, that's for sure. But I think if I'm going to roll a fighter, I have to roll his hit dice here because that would be a roll I need. So here is my hit dice for my fighter, my human fighter. Oh, I saw that one. I saw that one coming. I was so nervous. Okay, let's see. So 4. And I believe my 8 for con is it still a... Oh, it's a -1. So I believe I get a 3 for that character. All right. 3 for that character. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm good for now, though. Like I said, I'll make that other character out. But I have a hard time thinking that I'm going to really get to him. Aquinas, he's probably going to be all right. Yeah. Let's just review real quick so I know. So I've got this wizard, Aquinas, or magic user. He's level 1 right now. He's lawful. He's got a 10 armor class. Hit points 1. His strength is 8. Intelligence 14. Wisdom 12. Dex 6. Con 12. Charisma 10. My saving throws are the standard array for this wizard or magic user. 13, 14, 13, 16, 15, so terrible. I chose the sleep spell at the request of the stream. Let's see here. He's got terrible to hit roll needed. And let's see. I'm a devout follower. I have to pick my god, but a devout follower of probably some sort of god of magic, I would assume. I have a dagger and a staff. And yeah, I took a bunch of different other items to let me see in the dark, like oil, tinderbox, torches. But for the most part, he's the bare bones magic user. We'll see how it goes. Let's switch it back over here. What are your thoughts, everybody? What do you think in here? Am I gonna need that third character? What do you think? What am I gonna do? The fighter, he's he's got sleep starts with the lowest HD creatures first. Yeah, that makes sense. Kind of like in 5e right now, same thing. Look, I have no. I didn't roll great. It seems like all these characters kind of suck, right? Like like it's basic D&D, so all the characters are fragile. The one hit point does hurt. I think that means I literally just I can't take any damage. I can't take a a stiff breeze will knock me out. So I think what I have to do is I'm gonna have to be in the middle of the party. I mean, the group is 2 priests, so they're gonna tank. I think that's Dennis and Fred. AJ got pretty bad stats, but enough to be to be an elf. Like he rolled the required rolls to get an elf, so he's gonna be an elf. And then I'm a halfling, and Mr. Welch was a dwarf, if I'm not mistaken. He was a dwarf, so he got really good rolls, I think. So maybe he'll be the tank or 3 tanks. So I'm gonna stick between the priests and the dwarf, and just let the elf be the one everybody wants to kind of chase down. And I'll just take my shots when I can get him. He's chaotic. He's definitely selfish. He's not going to be the one to go and open the door or lay down his life. So he's gonna have meat shields, yeah, for sure. With Aquinas, though, I feel like if I do end up dying by chance with Caviar, Aquinas is gonna be he'd be the one to probably lay his life down. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm looking at the chat now, catching up. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm not worried. Like I said, it's a one-shot. They all die, they die. Who cares? I feel like the character creation for this is kind of like... it took me a while to do it because I'm not really speedy with it yet, but once you know what you're doing, I feel like you could probably fill these out by memory, right? Like, you just roll your stats and then jot them all down, right? Like, it's just like you probably don't even need to reference the book at some point. They can't say that for many RPGs today, but this seems really easy, right? Like once you know where things go on the sheet and what affects another, it's probably just 1, 2, 3. I'll try to make that other character off stream, but I don't know, unless maybe I could find some time. But I gotta get to bed tonight. It was a long weekend. We had a busy weekend, and I'm gonna try for the first time in a long time to get to sleep before midnight here on the East Coast. So we'll see if we can make that happen. But thanks for coming on, everybody. This was a lot of fun, and thank you for everyone in the chat. Greyhawk, as always, great chatting with you. Matt, Jasper, Wayne, the suggestions, everybody else. So many names here, I can't even go through them. But thank you for all the suggestions and help making the character. Because like I said, I'm a little green here, but it's been a while. How you can watch all these characters die? Well, go to Wally DMs channel and check out the live stream this Thursday. It's going to start at 8 p.m. Eastern. My time, so tune in and make sure you give Wally a like and a follow and subscribe to his channel too. He's great. All the other people, you can check out our session 0 where I made my first character, Caviar. He's up there, and I might post both of these characters. I posted Caviar in the Discord. I'll post Aquinas there, and when I do make my fighter, I'll post in the Discord so you can all see him beforehand. Just get a little glimpse of what I'm working with here. But my 3 hit point fighter, we could see him. You know what? I should link his YouTube. Yeah, maybe I'll just go to link his YouTube right now. Throw it in the chat, but I'll put his Wally DM. Really though, if you here it is. If you search Wally DM, it's gonna come up. Here's Wally's channel. And he has the original live stream on his lives. I hate how YouTube separated things from live and video, but I guess I understand the purpose of that. But I'll put it in the description as well, and I'll link it specifically to the live stream that we did. Oh, I can do that too. I hope this doesn't play though. Okay, good. Excellent. Yeah, I'll share that too. I'll put a copy of the actual one. Yeah, he streams on YouTube. Here's the actual link to the live stream where we made our session. It was session 0, basically. We made our characters. He kind of went over the rules. We actually, like I said at the beginning of this stream, we have, I feel like, a wealth of knowledge on the actual game because Wally's running it and he's played it before. We have Mr. Welch, who is like it's going to be on YouTube. Mr. Welch is like the go-to source for, original BECMI stuff. And then AJ Pickett, who's big time on YouTube with like D&D content, the old school, the lore. He's very familiar with it. So I feel like we're going to be good. I'm going to have those 3 people to lean on. Dennis, Fred, and I will have to lean on them. But yeah, it's going to be on his channel, on his YouTube channel. And I just posted a link to his channel and his the Session 0 where we were all on it. But yeah, tune in on Thursday night. And we got upcoming on this channel, we've got the Star Trek Adventures episode 2 coming up on Tuesday. That'll be at 8:30, like our normal streams. And look out this week on social media. I'll probably break it first there, and then put it on the Discord and the YouTube community chat. But I'm going to be putting info about Tomb of Horrors, the campaign that's starting this month. So lots to come. Make sure you check it out. Links for everything I discussed today are in the description. All right, everybody. See you on the tabletop. You have a great night.